These people are not going there. Those people are not coming here.
Exactly. Let's go.
We're going to Hugh Hefner's house.
Playboy Mansion.
That's the Playboy Mansion? That's where we're going.
That's where we're going.
Okay, it's 500 million.
500 million.
This is the one. That's as far as we're getting. To an office building, but no, this is a house. You can see right through to the hills.
If it looks like a hotel, that's how bad out.
You'd rather live in Beverlywood than live in Beverly Hills.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house. The house they used in the show.
Go until no. That's my policy. Go until no.
Exactly.
Los Angeles is a very mixed up city. One of the most notable contrasts here is the gap between rich and poor. And while many of you have seen downtown Los Angeles, Skid Row, a lot of homeless people, and these days a lot of tents, there's another story. So today we're going to go to the other side of the tracks, to wealthy LA, to some of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the world, some of the most famous people in the world. A lot of you will know the people in
like this HasanAbi guy.
These neighborhoods that we're going to. I have Josh here.
Hi, you guys. What's up?
He knocked on
LA
my door.
Local. He knows the neighborhoods. He's driving us through. We're gonna go on a little adventure.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm showing you this video, because he knocks on my door and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Fist bumps.
Let's go.
Pacific Palisades, right?
Yep.
So this is the first neighborhood.
Don't promote this channel. He's a conservative hog. This guy sucks. He went to the border and tried to find people crossing illegally. If you think I'm going to be on board with like this dude, you're delusional, okay? Just because I'm watching his fucking video on like the richest houses in Los Angeles does not change the reality that like I hate this. I hate this so much. It's like, oh dude, this is a bad guy. This is a bad fucking guy. Don't watch his video. Okay, dude, thanks.
We're going to go to 4
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
today.
Yep.
Pacific Palisades.
We're gonna go to Bel Air, Beverly Hills, and Hollywood Hills. When we go to Beverly Hills, you won't see one homeless.
I literally just watched Alex Jones, who is straight up pound for pound worse than this guy. Also, most guys.
Person there.
Not one
Not
homeless
one.
person in
I
Beverly
guarantee
Hills.
you, not one person.
And so the police just remove them immediately.
Exactly. Tell them to go to Hollywood or something like that. So one thing that makes Palisades so special, of course, it's right next to the ocean.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful view. And what's so cool about LA, and especially these neighborhoods, is you can be in the mountains, you could be near the ocean, you could be in the city, and it's all LA, and that's why it's one of the best cities in the world. So right now we're pulling up to the Palisades Highlands.
Who lives up here? Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, I believe.
You were excruciating people about Elon Musk for the same reason? What? Dude, I love fucking dummies. They're so fucking stupid. You were excruciating people about Elon Musk for the same reason? What? I got mad at Elon Musk because he watches YouTubers? Excoriating? Please describe what you mean by this. Excoriate? My man can't say like you were criticizing or flaming. Yeah, he has to put a fucking $3 word in there. Come on, dude. Let's hear what you mean by this. I would love to hear it. You got the podium.
I believe Sugar Ray Leonard lives up here too, the famous boxer.
Can we get into here, you think? Let's give it a go.
Aren't you just angry about pretending to be straight? When are you getting more drip with your boyfriend? I mean, he looks just like you. It's almost like fucking yourself. What? Just weirdly homophobic chatter. Okay, we got a lot of bad brains in here today. Good shit. What is happening, dude? The moment I like pay attention to chat, every fucking weirdo is like, now is my time.
Yeah.
Let's just try.
Yeah.
Go until no. That's my policy. Go until no.
Exactly.
That looks like a no with that gate. So there's a lot of this up here, a lot of gated stuff. Let's give it a try.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, wait.
Good, good. Anyway, we can go up there and just look around.
No,
No?
sorry.
He's an A-lister.
I'm an A-list.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
You heard of me?
to be honest, I don't usually go to the...
Oh, don't worry about it. We're just having fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
sorry.
It's all
No
good.
problem. Yeah, so a lot of this,
Exactly.
Josh, huh? A
Yeah.
lot of, there's a gate, and you need some special access to get in there.
Exactly. And in
This is a double gate.
yeah, double gate.
Your content really sucks ever since you made millions sitting on your ass. Your content really been going down since you made millions sitting on your ass, buddy. I love this, dude. I love motherfuckers like this. Bro, you've been following since July 2nd, 2020, okay? Then leave, you know? Then fucking leave. When was the last time you cried? I've seen plenty of white people do that. The mom is kind of bad. Not when she's black, though. Dude, just admit it. You love grannies. I left because you were watching the show and you're still watching it. This is cringe, bro. This is like the lefty fucking, this is like the left-wing fucking psycho who's like, I can't see content that is like even remotely fucking racial, racist. Like, I can't. Like, my eyes need to be fucking, my eyes need to be protected. Like, you can't make fun of fucking racist cringe people. How do I stop my parents from enabling the obesity of my underage sisters? Help. I matched with your cousin on Tinder. I don't have a cousin on Tinder. Unless you mean my fucking 5-year-old cousin. I'm gonna ban this person. I think they're like a freak. And I want to hear what the Dapper Alexander guy had to say. Wrong. The Tesla fanboys were trying to separate the man from the cars. What? I am still here. Sorry for the confusion. The Tesla fanboys were trying to separate Tesla SpaceX from Elon when you were dumping on Tesla. What? The Tesla fan base is absolutely powered by their fucking parasocial love for Elon Musk.
You went to middle school over here,
It
right?
makes them overlook plenty of fucking problems with the company. And Elon Musk is like, don't separate the art from the artist, okay? Big advocate for that.
And you were saying kids come in on in Teslas, Ferraris,
Audis, Mercedes, you know, all
like
sorts of cars.
16-year-olds.
Yeah.
We're coming up on a special house, right?
Yes, sir. A very special house.
To many of us that were growing up in the 80s,
Yep.
right?
Exactly.
But you even know of it.
I know of it. That big of an attraction. We have the French Prince of Bel-Air's
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house. The house they used in the show.
This is actually not even Bel-Air.
Yeah, this is in Brentwood.
This is Brentwood.
Yeah.
Okay. But Bel-Air is, you're saying, the top.
Yeah, for sure.
I lived in Brentwood too. That was my first apartment that I lived in. Very nice.
I believe it's the richest neighborhood in Los Angeles.
Okay. Or one of them.
Yeah.
Well, not this part of Brentwood, obviously, where like LeBron James fucking lives.
So someone lives back here now, right?
Yeah, someone lives here now.
All right, let's do a little peek, guys. And there we go.
Cool.
Beautiful. Look at
OJ
this.
lived in Brentwood.
Jeez.
Amazing, right?
Here
His
we are,
first $3 million
Bel-Air.
mansion. No, I lived in Brentwood where in between like Brentwood and Bel Air. There's a area where you can get like decent rent. I paid $1,000 for rent because I lived with roommates. I had 2 roommates when I lived in Brentwood. Also, if they're not gonna look at like any of the houses, yeah, OJ killed in Brentwood. Yeah, I lived like near him. Yeah, I paid like $1,200 or something in a 2-bedroom, which was dog shit, like fucking awful. Old ass apartment. And then the second apartment that I lived in Brentwood was actually much nicer, but I had 2 other roommates. How is $1,000 decent? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You think in Los Angeles, being able to live for $1,000 a month is fucking awesome, dude. That's psychotic. Like, it's like a steal that you will not be able to find. That's really good rent in LA, especially because, like, my commute was so good. Oh my God, dude. Brentwood to Culver, oof, the best. And commute is huge. Like, bad commutes will destroy your quality of life versus good commutes will greatly, greatly improve your quality of life. In Los Angeles, it's make it or break it. Like, bad commute implies you will be on the road every fucking day, sucking other people's gas for like at least an hour and 30. Just plain wrong. Just take a bus. Tell me you've never lived in Los Angeles without actually openly stating you've never lived in Los Angeles. Take the bus in Los Angeles, dude? Take the bus where? There's like one fucking route. Where would I go with the bus? Just any bus?
And we're going to the biggest or the most expensive home?
The biggest home in Los Angeles. I believe it's worth $340 million. I think that's what they put it for sale.
$340 million.
Correct, yeah.
Biggest home, how big is it, do you know?
120,000 square feet, I believe.
All right.
Wow. That's popping.
Look how beautiful this is. Wow. That's where we're going?
Yeah, LA public transit has like one line, and unless you work at a place directly off the line, then it's worthless. Yeah, connecting between lines alone would mean like literally walking for like 25 to 30 minutes. There's like a couple different lines, obviously, but they're not connected to one another. We do not have a viable public transport grid system. Okay? So to the people who think that that is a realistic option, you're psychotic. I know Los Angeles it doesn't have a metro system. Again, a single fucking line does not mean a metro system. Shut the fuck up. There's like one straight shot that goes from the beach all the way down to fucking East LA. But that's not like, how am I going to make that work if I'm going not from fucking east to west, but instead south to north? How do I make that work? People who have never lived in Los Angeles talking about public transportation in Los Angeles are so psychotic, dude. Why are you explaining to me the city that I've lived in for 8 fucking years when you live in Alabama? Shut the fuck up. God damn, dude.
That's where we're going.
Okay, it's 500 million.
500 million.
I lived in LA my whole life. You were greatly exaggerating how bad the transit system is. There are hella routes. You were just being lazy, bro. I fucking despise dipshits like this, dude. Like, absolutely despicable, dumb shit, dude. Los Angeles' public transportation system is so fucking disastrous in comparison to any other comparable city. There are obviously geographic reasons for why it's so bad, because the city is like expanded greatly. And there are population hubs, so it's already difficult to fucking lay down a viable grid system. But beyond that, like, in order to get a fucking quick brownie point own in this chat, you're just gonna literally just literally lie about a disastrously bad public transportation system in Los Angeles. Just, you know, you got your fucking brownie point, dude. You got your brownie point. You really, really, really did that. Why can't you admit that you're wrong? Because I'm not wrong. And anyone who tells you that, like, the Los Angeles public transportation system is good and you're just being fucking lazy is not being serious. They're not an honest broker. I've already described one of the worst fucking problems, which is there are multiple fucking lines that you can go to, but the connection in between them is like at least like a 40-minute to an hour fucking commute. A viable working public transportation system has a grid. Okay, if you've ever lived in New York or if you've ever been to New York and you've taken public transportation, you know that, like, you can get off from a fucking subway train and get on a bus and then get on another subway train or some shit like that. Los Angeles doesn't have that. It is not a fucking, it's not a perfect grid where you can actually seamlessly transition from one stop to the next. Especially on the west side where I was living. Notoriously one of the worst public transportation systems. Chatters will literally just fucking blindly advocate for just completely easily destroyable falsehoods to get their fucking voices be heard in the chat. It's so fucking stupid. Where is it? There. I'll show you, like. Anyway, let's keep going.
Who lives there?
It's actually a real estate agent. He owns the property.
Okay, guys, the sponsor of today's video is Cuts Clothing. For the last 2 years, I've been Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez. Okay, so a few of the well-known people up here: Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez,
Rihanna,
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yep. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the one. That's as far as we're getting. Try to hit it from the other side, yeah?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a nice view of it.
Keeps going. That's insane. We've been driving around this thing for like a half mile.
Yeah.
Right?
Blame it on your neighbors for public transit being shit? Wait, what? Why would I blame it on my neighbors? What? I don't even know who the fuck my neighbors are. Dude, chatters are such fucking dinguses that they'll be like, I lived in LA for fucking my entire life, and actually the housing market's poggers here. You're such a fucking piece of shit for lying. Like, even just to get a fucking quick own in the chat, because most people are like super excited and aggro to just like fucking tell the streamer he's wrong. That they'll just say like some of the most psychotic shit.
Fair to say?
Yeah.
Maybe stop in front of this. And we got cameras there. They're doing an eye scan of you right now. Yeah. Very interesting up here. So you don't see people.
Yeah.
A lot of gates, obviously. And a lot of big houses with amazing views looking.
Well, then say that the west side I was raised in South Central and that's how we did it. Your neighbors are white people, dude. You just live better life than the rest of us. Yeah, I do, dude. I do. I'm sorry. Like, do you want me to move into your neighborhood instead? Okay, I'll just fucking move into your neighborhood next time. Okay, when I'm looking for fucking places to live. It's such a dumb fucking take, dude. And also, you already know that I was in the West Side. I literally talked about how I lived in Brentwood and talked about how fucking affordable my rent was in Brentwood with respect to the fucking multiple $1 million mansions that they were showing. So you just want to fucking get a quick, like, you just want to get a fucking quick take in here, okay? You are definitely exaggerating. It's not the best, but you make it sound so much worse than it really is. Okay, dude, then fucking keep living in South Central and act like the fucking public transportation system is good here, okay? Go ahead. So insane, man. Is this real? What is this? Metroline Metro map of Los Angeles? Yeah, this is real. The other part of the problem is like, look at that. Look how fucking spread out that is, dude. Look at how dog shit that is, dude. Here, this is what New York looks like. So you get a better understanding. Much smaller area, by the way. Look at how much coverage there is versus Los Angeles. Motherfuckers are like, dude, you're so wrong. Like, you're so wrong. This is the LA map, dude. This is the LA Metro map in comparison to the New York subway system. Also, on top of that, like, this is so large. Like, New York fits into, like, here, okay? New York fits into, like, one pocket of Los Angeles. So that's one. The other problem here also is the fact that there aren't enough, like, consistent lines going. If you miss a bus, you have to fucking sit there and wait for, like, an hour. There isn't even enough density. You lived in Brentwood, they want you to cross the 405 to take a bus when no bus gets the culvert. Yeah. I don't know why we're having this conversation now. I mean, where is the guy who's saying, like, I live in the fucking... I want to know the guy who said he lives in South Central and the situation is significantly better in South Central. I want to know exactly what fucking lines he was taking in South Central. Like, I do. I want to know, like, because I'm almost certain that he's just fucking lying. I know that poorer areas have an over-reliance, understandably, on public transit, so there's a little bit more public transportation options available. But even then, you're waiting 45 minutes if you miss your bus, dude. You're fucked. It's not like every 15 minutes in the same way that, like, most normal cities work. You're pressed? Yeah, I'm pressed because I get so fucking mad when dumbasses, like, just absolutely lie in an effort to, like, fucking, to win brownie points in the chat or some shit. It's such a pathetic, pathological thing to do. We're just like, it's so strange. It's like one of the memes in Los Angeles is that, one of the memes in LA and the reason why everyone fucking drives is because, like, public transport is dog shit. Like, absolutely fucking dog shit. It should be fixed. I want it to be better. So yeah, I'm going to be pressed when we have, like, a situation like this at hand and motherfuckers are like, dude, you're actually lying. Los Angeles is literally a poster child of one of the worst public transit systems in North America. Even some Texan cities have better transit than Los Angeles. LA's thankfully building more than anyone else right now, but it's nowhere near enough, and its original system was destroyed through criminal fraud from GM and other big oil interests. The chatters just don't fucking understand how fucking awful their transit is. In most big cities, buses run every 7 to 15 minutes, yes, or 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how good your city public transportation is. In Los Angeles, it's like fucking 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. What the fuck are you gonna do? And then the bus is still sitting in the goddamn traffic like everyone else. There's no like, it's just awful. It is so bad. You think I wouldn't have loved having reliable public transportation, dude? I grew up in cities my whole life. I grew up in Istanbul. I grew up in Ankara, which had public transportation too. Like, I grew up in cities where there was viable and actually, dare I say, very decent public transportation systems in comparison to Los Angeles. It's wild to consider how much better public transportation is. Like, I can't believe I would go back to like, I can't believe I ever would have thought that like New York public transport, like the MTA, is better overall than a city that I live in now. Oh, wait, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, wait, we're moving away. But how bigger is LA? Compare that little ass size to New York. For someone who says you're with the people, you don't get it, but it's fine. You're at least trying. Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. Just because I'm with the people doesn't mean that you can just like come in here and fucking try to lie about the city that we both live in. I don't even know if you live here, by the way. I think you're fucking making it up. Let's be real. Dumbass. But why do you think it's like that, though? I took the blue line, but you're right. It's shitty to compare the rest. Dude, you're so far off point, but whatever. No, motherfucker, you're far off point. Why do you think it's like that? Why do you think it's like that? Because fucking wealthy real estate developers did not want public transportation because they don't want to fucking have diverse income housing. Okay? That's why. I know that. I talk about that. But now you've moved the goalpost from it's actually really good to, okay, it's actually bad, but it's only bad because it's avoiding poor neighborhoods. Yeah, no shit. We're in agreement. So what happened? Why is it bad now? At 126, I was exaggerating. But now I'm not exaggerating. It is actually bad. What happened? Why did you change your fucking position in under 10 minutes, dude? Perhaps you were trying to take a fucking stance exclusively so you can fucking win brownie points and talk about how much of a fucking hypocrite I am or some shit. Dumbass. The shit that really frustrates me is when people just like lie. They just openly lie about a situation that's happening in front of our eyes exclusively to like, you know, win some argument in their minds.
Out towards LA. That's a type of camera that looks very high tech, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good karma only. Beautiful grasses. What is the feel you have up here, Josh?
In Bel
Would
Air?
you say, yeah, like when you're up in this neighborhood, what do you feel like?
A little intimidated, to be honest with you. Yeah.
There's a inspiration to it, I would say.
Uh-huh.
Because there's just so much beauty.
Yeah.
But there's also, I feel, a heaviness at the same time. Like there's something a bit oppressive about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, I can't figure it out yet, but that's just the, maybe it's all the no signs and all the cameras and all the do not do this and do that.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. People want to protect what they have. It makes sense. Look at this, guys. What is that? Look at that staircase. It's like to an office building, but no, this is a house. Look at this water feature.
Oh, man.
Right to the front door. You can see right through to the hills, downtown, and also the 3 cameras looking at us. You know, this could be the, you know, one of the first times someone's actually been walking this street, you know?
You don't see many people walk here.
What else do we have to say about Bel Air?
So Bel Air, actually, interestingly enough, has a very big Persian Jewish community, around 26%. Around 26%. And after the
I'm surprised they don't have private security following them around already. These are like super rich neighborhoods where they have constant private security patrols driving around.
1979 revolution.
No sidewalks, by the way, and that's by design.
Persians came to this neighborhood.
Okay, and you're Persian. Your family's Persian too.
Yeah, they're Persian.
Okay, so why are the Persian Jews so successful?
I think it's education and the jobs. A lot of the Persian youth, it's installed to them to go get these high paying jobs, being a doctor, surgeon.
Right.
Okay,
And
this conversation is, this sucks, dude. They're not even like showing fucking any of the houses. They're just like walking around in nice neighborhoods and then talking about why Persian Jews are like making up examples as to why Persian Jews are successful.
Bonito. That, see?
There's 5 entrances.
Probably have a permit. Also, the cars driving past them are really sus. Guys, please stop showing me. Please stop showing me fucking comparable lines and shit in Shanghai and whatnot. Here you go. I know this is LA. I know. We're showing the metro lines. I already talked about how fucking awful this shit is with respect to... Wait, was this like... Are these... I don't even think these are all in operation at the moment. And ultimately, it doesn't matter because the bus routes literally don't run every fucking 5 minutes in the same way that they... bus routes don't run every 5 minutes in the same way that they do in normal cities, okay? Most of these bus routes are not viable for regular commutes because they have fucking an hour interval between the bus coming back. That's not how you have public transportation. They don't have bus lanes, no. And I was comparing the New York City subway to the Los Angeles subway, or lack thereof. How you know you are a rich kid? Yeah, dude, I was always super fucking wealthy in Los Angeles, always. LA has good transit, people don't take it, and it's not safe. What? No, LA does not have good fucking public transit, dude. I hate this argument. The only thing good about Los Angeles public transport right now is that it's actually free. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. That's the only good thing about LA public transportation currently, is that it's literally free. And of course, every single bus is late to the bus route because there's insane traffic.
And it keeps going, guys.
Yeah.
All the way here. It's taking up like a whole block.
Go, bro.
What's going on in the mansion these days?
Filming a commercial.
Commercial. Who's living there now?
I think it's empty, bro. I don't think anybody lives there. I think they're listing it for 70 mil. It looks like a fucking hotel. That's how bad it is.
You didn't go to any of the parties? No.
I've been to the Playboy Mansion. Those are fucking hell of a deal parties, but that's in the past.
This is the Playboy Mansion.
No,
it's just Hefner's home.
This ain't it.
What is this?
It's just in his house. Hefner's house is on the other side of the block.
Oh.
They're on Charing Cross.
Bro, these guys are not even going into the houses, and now we found out in this video that he's not even at the fucking house. Like, okay, I'm done with this video.